Kids. As the children get ready to wrap up the school year, the summer could be the perfect time to learn how to play an instrument. So Ashley Kirkland is at Jim's Music in Marquette Township this morning, taking a look at some of the tryouts that they've got coming up. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Vicki. Now, according to Time magazine and musical experts, when your child learns to play an instrument or anything about music at a young age, it really helps to increase their brain development. And I'm here at Jim's Music in Marquette Township. We're going to talk to Jeff Krebs, or better known as Papa Crow. He's a recording artist for kids music here in Marquette and locally in the UP. He's going to talk to us about a contest that they have coming up for their jingle for their store. You can enter that contest on Facebook. Also, he's got some advice for parents to get ready for next school year with their kids' instruments. So we'll be back with that to hear what he has to say, Vicki. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Marquette Township, TV6 News.
All right.
Good morning, Vicki. That's right. People could have a little musical prodigy on their hands, so you definitely want to make sure to foster your child's musical talent. And right now I'm here with Jeff Krebs at Jim's Music in Marquette. Now, Jeff, is it really all about that bass and no trouble?
It is really all about the bass.
Now, you said, all jokes aside, you said you've seen an increase in bass sales.
A little bit. I think it's all that song.
Yeah, it's incredible the influence that music has on people. And speaking of that, what's a good instrument for children to learn at a young age that's kind of user-friendly, but that will get them involved in playing an instrument?
Well, I think there's three that I can think of. We start lessons fairly young, age 4 or 5, on piano and violin here. Also, ukuleles are very popular, and they're great for kids. They're small, durable, and you would learn the chord shapes that you would need for playing guitar.
And that's what you're holding right now, a ukulele.
Yeah, this is a type of ukulele, yep.
Now, how is this played, and what kind of music is it typically played for?
You can play any type of music on a ukulele. I usually teach kids that they can use one finger to make the first chord, which is a C chord. And we can sing a song together.
We tried that before, and I don't know how well that went over with our viewers, so we won't try it again.
It was a hit.
It was a hit. Speaking of hits, you're asking people to enter for your Facebook contest, which is your Jim's Music jingle.
That's right. Jim's Music, your way. We're asking people to come up with a 30-second jingle of their own creation, and you can find us on Facebook. You can win a $500 gift card.
Wow.
And that's going on now. So creative types, it doesn't have to be very long. You can throw something up on YouTube and win $500.
And that jingle will run on your commercials and things like that?
Yeah, we can use it for commercials later. Yep.
I think I might enter my jingle, I Need Coffee. You remember that song?
I do remember it. Yeah, as long as you can work in, our Jim's Music.
Yeah,
I think
we have to work that in there somehow. Now, you guys also offer rentals, which we'll talk about in the next segment, what parents need to do to be prepared. But rentals and lessons, what do people need to know about all of the services that you offer here?
We offer a lot. We offer all type of instruments. We do a lot of repairs. We do a lot of rentals for schools. We also do, if you want to rent a guitar or a piano, we also do that. So rentals, repairs, a lot of lessons go on here. We've got hundreds of students coming in for lessons all the time.
Yeah.
So if you want to learn an instrument, come down to Jim's. Yeah.
And how in advance do they need to sign up for those lessons? Because you're one of the instructors for the musical lessons.
I don't actually do the lessons, but we have 8 very qualified teachers here. You can call. Sometimes you don't have to give us much notice on the lessons, but we can take care of it.
All right. Thanks so much. We'll be back to talk about those instruments for school to get ready. Even though the school year is ending, that's something you want to think about now here in the summer. So I'll take it back to you, Vicki. Ashley Kirkland reporting live. Already started to play an instrument. You probably have gone through the things of getting their instrument cleaned and repaired. Right now, I'm here at Jim's Music, and I'm here with Andy, who is the repair guy here repair tech for instruments. Now, Andy, you say it's critical that parents start thinking about this now for next school year. Why is that?
Well, around the start of school, everybody waits until the last minute, and You know, maybe they've got an old instrument up in the attic that hasn't been used in years, and they get it out a week before school starts, and we get a bottleneck in the shop. It just
Yeah.
gets so busy. So if you do have an instrument and your child's thinking about being in school band, and maybe it was mom's clarinet or grandpa's trumpet, and it's been in the attic or basement, it's probably going to need some work.
Yeah.
And to get it in now, because where the shop is probably at one of its slower times of the year, but we'll start picking up. We pick up all the school-owned instruments for repair at this time of year, so we do tend to get busy, and then around late August and early September we get swamped. So.
And speaking of those instruments in the attic, you have some interesting stories of things that you found. What's the most interesting thing that you found in an instrument?
I once found a skeleton of a bat inside of a guitar.
Oh my goodness.
The guitar had been in the attic for many years, and a bat had crawled in there and made a nice little home for himself and expired there. So.
Yeah, and that's why you can't get them in the day before school starts.
Yeah,
And
there might be something that you don't want to see inside your instrument. So.
absolutely. Now, you guys also buy a lot of used items when people think about maybe they want to put them out for a yard sale, but they should think about bringing them here first.
Right. We encourage people, if they have something, that they try and sell it on their own. But if they don't have any luck, sometimes we might be short on a particular instrument, and we'll make a reasonable offer. A lot of the stuff that's been out there for throughout the years does need quite a bit of work, so we have to factor that into it. But we do occasionally buy back instruments from the public. So.
Yeah, and you guys have the contest coming up. We want to reiterate that for Jim's Jingle. Where can people go to kind of enter into that contest?
I believe they can go to any of our locations, and it's on Facebook. I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm pretty busy with the repair work.
Yeah.
But any of our locations, Facebook, and that should have all the information about it. So.
And speaking of your locations, just in case people don't know, where are you located across the UP?
Well, we have a store right here in Marquette, in the old Marquette Mall. We have a store in Iron Mountain. We have a store in Escanaba, and our newest store is in Green Bay. And we have 3 full-time band instrument repair techs. Myself, I work between the Marquette and Escanaba stores, and then we have 2 other techs, one in Escanaba and one in Green Bay. So we have lots of experienced people who can take care of fixing band instruments. So.
And very busy. Thank you so much, Andy.
Thank you.
Thanks. Make sure to get down to Jim's Music if you need to get a repair for your child's instrument, or you want them to get into learning a musical instrument. And if you want to upload your song for that jingle contest, you can win $500. Go to their Facebook page, enter on YouTube, your video on YouTube. Stick around for more of your TV6 Morning News.